think there was a week between when I'd left the city and got on a plane to Thailand to go and source silks, Hong Kong to go and look for hardware, and then we were back in London. I've learnt as I've gone and worked with pattern cutters that has helped me along the way. Once we created that set of samples, the samples were in the back of the car. We were driving from store to store, going in store, showing them the samples and started building that way. For me, my girl, she's got a natural confidence to her. I don't limit her by age or a particular look. It's more about an attitude. And I think she does have that kind of boyish elegance to her. She wasn't perhaps driven by the seasons so much. Her life exists outside of that. And that's where we went about creating a collection that wasn't drawn to a particular season, that it was seasonless. And that seems to have made quite a big impact to our business. Knit Lab is a collection of cashmere cutouts. Essentially, we found our hero product, and I think that's a really crucial thing for a young brand to do as early on as possible. We've been able to identify that through working with the stores and then been able to launch it as a bigger offering, bigger capsule collection. I think one of the key takeaways that I would kind of like to pass on to a young designer is that for me, I've always held the stores as paramount. They're the most important person to me, that relationship with the buyer. You've got to treat them as a partner rather than selling and then forgetting about it till next season. And just really listening to what they want, any feedback. That's how you can get great feedback on your customer as well. One of the hardest things is production. Getting your production to prioritize you, even though you're doing minimums, probably takes up a lot more time than you would envisage at the beginning. I'm still trying to get them. It's bribery, gifts, and chocolate. We go and see them. It's about, again, treating them like a business partner. When we get an award from the BFC, that we share that with them and that they feel part of the journey with us. I think there's a certain time span to a brand. I think there's a natural progression that you need to embrace. Early on, you just want it all right now. And actually, your business probably is not ready to work with those kind of department stores until you've had a good few seasons under your belt. I think you have to be a little bit patient with the growth. You really need to manage your cash flow carefully. That is every brand's kryptonite. Working with River Island's been really an enjoyable experience. I've really enjoyed the design challenge aspect of it and just learning a little bit more about a different area of the industry. River Island presents us with a great opportunity to introduce the line to a brand new audience. My advice personally would be that if it's something that you really feel strongly about, that's in your heart, that you can't stop thinking about, that you've got to just dive in. It's important that you have that risk appetite, have some resilience. There's certainly a lot of up and downs along the way, but you need to be ready to enjoy the journey.